Hey Shatling, it's time to get parasocial. I'm gonna rank my special interests and you're gonna learn a little bit more about me. Okay? Okay. I am so tired today, I have no idea why. I'm sipping coffee as we speak, and yet I still feel like I'm running on 1 hour of sleep. First up, we have languages. I love being interested in languages because it makes me learn about shit and it's fun. It encourages me to grow my brain, which is really nice. It's like having intrinsic motivation for something that's actually productive, which I can always appreciate. This one is going straight into S tier. I see nothing wrong with it. Like, I can indulge in a special interest and simultaneously be strengthening my skills, learning new languages to communicate with other people. You know what I'm saying? Building my resume. I really like this one. I find it very productive. I also love languages. They're so beautiful and fascinating, and I could talk about them for hours, but I won't. Now, I'm also going to rank the individual languages that I am currently interested in. So, first up, we have, as you are probably familiar with already, Russian. I absolutely love Russian. So, the story is about, I want to say 3 years ago, I was really introduced to Russian. Wait, maybe 2 years ago. I forget. Point is, I don't remember how I got very familiar with the language, but I did. And I found it so beautiful. I found the writing to look very nice, visually appealing, the alphabet. I found the accent to be beautiful, the words, the language, everything. I think Russian is so cool as a language. It is absolutely fascinating. I love learning Russian. Also, every time I make a video related to the Russian language and I get native Russian speakers in my comments, they're always so kind. They're always so supportive. I'll come out here with the worst goddamn pronunciation this world has ever seen, and they'll be like, wow, your pronunciation is so good. Oh my gosh. Like, okay. So we're lying. But I appreciate it. It's genuinely so sweet and it makes me smile. This is going into, I want to say, hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me end this climax and enter the refractory period, because we're going to be realistic and talk about some downsides of my interest in learning Russian. It's really hard. Oh my gosh. If you aren't familiar with Russian cases, a sort of grammatical structure that's super complex, oh my gosh. Bro, I have been learning Russian for, I want to say a year now. Now, don't make any assumptions, okay? I'm so inconsistent. So I say a year, but I've actually been learning it consistently for like 1 month. Probably more. I have not been on my grind. I have not been locked in. Regardless, I've been learning it for a long time. I still have zero grasp on cases. They're extremely difficult. I'm gonna put Russian into A tier just because I love it so much, and the only thing that knocks it out of S tier is being really difficult. Now, speaking of difficult, our next language, and the final language that I'm hyperfixated on currently, is Arabic! Woohoo! So, ask me how many words in Arabic I know. Did you ask me? The answer is 2. Wait, is that correct? I know Habibi, I know Inshallah, I know... that's about it. Oh, I also know A, which means yeah in specific dialects. Arabic? Oh my gosh. I thought Russian was hard. Arabic took me, bent me over, and slapped my ass. This language is so difficult to learn as a native English speaker. Now, I'm still locked in. Like, I'm not gonna back down. However, I've decided I need to kind of put it on the sidelines until I finish Russian, because it's a whole animal. This is an entire endeavor that I must conquer. It is objectively harder than Russian to learn as a native English speaker. It's really scary. Have you seen the writing system? It's like, it's recursive. What do you mean the writing is recursive? Okay. So, Arabic is absolutely beautiful. I love the language so much. Just like I said with Russian, I could glaze Arabic all day. However, it is so incredibly difficult, it's daunting. So I'm gonna put it into B tier. I still love it, don't get me wrong, but it's so hard. Moving on. Psychology. This is probably my #1 special interest. This is the thing that I have been the most interested in for the longest amount of time. I absolutely adore psychology. And my interest in it was really solidified when I took this psychology class in high school. I was interested in the workings of the brain and relationships and psychological stuff before I was extremely familiar and intimate with the actual field. However, taking the class gave me all the terms that I use today, gave me a concrete understanding of things that I just had a really rough, abstract understanding of before. So, that class was clutch. And ever since then, I've been absolutely obsessed with most aspects of psychology. I just love it so much. The one thing I do not like at all is anatomy. You know, like brain anatomy, the parts of the brain, I hate that shit. I do not like memorizing. I like behavioral studies and relationships and cognitive distortions and that type beat. It's so fun. I will go onto YouTube and watch educational psychology content as a pastime, recreationally. S tier. Oh, hello. Spoiler. S tier. Same thing with languages. This is productive. I can be engaging in a special interest and be expanding my knowledge and skills simultaneously, which is awesome. Okay, now, we're also going to go into a subcategory for psychology. Autism. I got a comment that said something along the lines of, some people have trains autism, some people have Pokemon autism, Keewi has autism. Which is so true because I love talking about autism. It's really fascinating because ever since I found out that I'm autistic, for the rest of my life, up until this point and continuing forward into the future, I'm constantly noticing behaviors that I had recognized before, but I didn't know why they happened, I didn't know what they were. For example, limerence. Is that how you pronounce it? I was pronouncing it limerence before, okay? I'm a changed man. Limerence, being romantically or platonically infatuated with somebody. I had experienced that in the past, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know why it happened. And now I know exactly what it is, I know exactly why it happens, and this is one example of what happens all the time, where I'm just constantly identifying new behaviors that I can see in myself and I can finally understand them, and that's a really good feeling. So I love learning about autism. I also really like advocating for the rights of autistic people. That's something that I feel very strongly about as well. This is going into S tier. I love talking about autism. Last but certainly, oh my god. Third time's a charm. Last but certainly not least, we have BDSM. Wait, nope, that's not the last one. Never mind. BDSM, not the last one. This could arguably fall within the category of psychology, but I'm just gonna keep it separate because not all of it is psychological. I love learning about this topic. By the way, I'm asexual, so don't get any weird ideas. I love learning about this topic. However, it's extremely unfortunate because I can't talk about this at all on YouTube without risking my safety on the platform. I absolutely hate it. It feels like I'm locked in a cage. I just want to talk about my special interests. You know, that's why I made this channel, to just yap about things that I'm interested in. But I can't because it's against the terms of service. It's horrible. It's genuinely horrible. I'm shackled to the ground, and for that reason, it's getting a B tier. I love it, okay? It's very interesting to learn about, especially from a psychological standpoint. That's what I really enjoy. But I can't talk about it at all, which sucks. B tier. Okay, now we have the last item, which is content creation, aka my YouTube channel and all the supplementary things that I do. Yet again, I love this because it's productive. It's something that I'm really passionate about. However, it also, like, gets me money, which is amazing. The fact that I can actually earn moolah from something that I'm extremely passionate about, that I enjoy, is so amazing. And also, I think it's healthy as well to have an outlet for my thoughts. I don't know, I'm kind of just shooting the spit, but I love making videos, genuinely. There's something so awesome about sitting in front of a camera and sharing your stupid ass thoughts with the world. I also really appreciate this special interest because my other ones tend to ebb and flow, and it's really annoying. For example, Russian, I'll be hyper fixated on it for a month, and then I'll just leave it on the sidelines for 2 months. I won't touch it. I'll just completely forget about it. However, with content creation, not only is my interest pretty consistent, but also I can't lose interest. I can't forget about it because I need to be uploading consistently. So it kind of forces me to stay locked in and stay interested, which is awesome. I do not like being interested in something and then losing interest temporarily. It's so annoying. I wish I could be consistent. And with content creation, I basically, largely, for the most part, am consistent. It's going in S tier. We all love content creation, me and you. What is my hair doing? I hope you feel a little more parasocial after learning these new factoids about me. Make sure to be kind to yourself and take care of yourself. And also follow my Twitch, okay? Okay. Bye, twin. Mwah!